Well, Los Alamos is just a name for a musical effort that Vicki and I have been working on for some time, and I think when we got the name, we began to get a sense of how it all tied together. And holed up with Vicki in our little music room, I just started writing songs in a pile of them, and I thought, okay, I've got enough now, I can go out and do a little show of my own stuff.
Is it the strobe light shadows dancing off the back of the stage? Is it the costume man to make a copy feeling younger than my age?
And so we went out and we called ourselves Curb Feelers for no other reason than it seemed like a good idea. We were thinking of a name, and Curb Feelers was cute. We did that for, I don't know, about a year and a half, and then I found out there was a band back east, also called Curb Feelers, and there were a lot of them, and they were bigger than us, so then I decided we better change the name. There'd been a website put up a few years ago, and it was a bogus article about how there'd been a physics experiment gone wrong at the Los Alamos laboratory, where the atomic bomb was developed during the Second World War, and the lab disappeared. And I thought, that's really funny. I love the name, Lost Alamos. It's a website. And I thought, I wonder if I could use that. So we got the domain name. So we have Lost Alamos and Lost Alamos Music. I've been writing songs since 1971 or so, and wrote a few that I sort of liked and held on to. The songs I really like that we do are ones that are about, I guess they're all about where we live, they're just what we see.
In the high desert, deep in the night, over on the ridge, a strange light, driving on wind, rattling just out of sight. Maybe you'll run, maybe you might stop and listen. Stop and listen.
But the ones that capture a Southwest feel somehow, a slightly Hispanic feel, a slightly wistful feel about this part of the country that has changed so much. They're about wishing that we hadn't gone so fast and left so many things behind. And then some of them are just idiocy. They're just ridiculous. I mean, come on. They're totally, I'm making a full-on effort to be as stupid as possible.
It's gone to storm today. Ooh, you know, Jesus had sandals and Jesus had one. If he wore blue jeans, he'd have been my kind. Look out, babe. It's raining jeans today. Whatever that means.
So the concert came about after we have been working with Scott Bennett, who is the guitar player, and he does vocals too. And we have been working for a few months towards recording a new CD. So we decided to have a house concert here. And we have a house that's perfect for a house concert. We have a lot of friends who have heard us before, have not heard any of our music before. And we just set it up for a great evening. Prior to this, we had played in a lot of beer bars and several places that were very noisy. And our music is very, it's folk music, and there's a lot of messages in the lyrics. And I felt like our lyrics weren't being heard, our music wasn't being heard. So this was a really nice, intimate way to present our music and our art to an audience, and it felt really good.
I'm not looking for pity, I'm not looking for tears, but we've been Americans since 200 years. Where is the patriot who'll stand up and say the spirit made Alice one of the brave?
We had a lot of fun, and we look forward to doing more.
In the home of the free, are we free to go home? And we, in our kitchens, discarded alone. We'll all pull together, we'll pull on
Well, here's what I'd say about what I do with Los Alamos, because I guess I'm producing them. And a producer of a CD, everybody says, what does a producer do? One answer is as little as possible. The parts of their music that work great, Vicki's voice and Brian's songwriting, I don't want to mess with that because those things are great. But a lot of times you can get a lot from a certain background part. Well, let's use a guitar here, let's use a saxophone here, let's use a didgeridoo, in introducing different instruments in terms of making a recording. In terms of playing live, I play a number of different guitars of different tones, and I've suggested the harmony parts and things that they've been very nice about putting up with me and go ahead and doing. So we change the arrangement, we'll change the key sometime, we'll put an instrumental in or take something out. Sometimes timing, tuning, whatever it takes is kind of what a producer does.
Fairly well to all city walls and prayers that kept us here. City nights and wishes alone still can hear. We are but strangers here, living